Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to the WWE 2K24 Universe Mode series. We're here with Monday Night Raw as we continue to build towards Hell in a Cell. We only have Hell in a Cell, and then next up, the next premium live event after that is going to be the two-night event of SummerSlam. But first off, just kicking off the show here tonight, we have tag team action. We're going to determine the new World Tag Team Champions over on Monday Night Raw, as last week Damian Priest relinquished the titles due to a bit of a falling out in the Judgment Day between him and Finn Balor over the World Heavyweight Championship. So DIY are the first team that's out here. We have Fatal 4-Way Tornado Tag Team action, and it is elimination. So even if your partner gets eliminated, the contest will continue and you could potentially still get the victory for your team, but it will obviously be a lot harder on your own to continue and to even get the victory. So DIY are the first team out here. 3 more teams to go, and next up out here we have none other than the Dudley Boys. The Dudley Boys made their return at Crown Jewel a couple of months ago, and now they're here to take those World Tag Team titles. They did make it clear at Crown Jewel that they were going to be coming for those World Tag Team titles. They made that clear to the Judgment Day. Devon Dudley also faced off against JD McDonough a couple of weeks back, and he was unsuccessful in that one. But now the Dudley Boys don't even have to worry about Judgment Day, it seems, because they seem to be out of the tag team picture. A lot of turmoil within the ranks at Judgment Day, all because of that World Heavyweight Championship that Finn Balor and Damian Priest are chasing. Seems to have caused or driven a wedge in between the two. But Devon and Bubba Ray looking very focused and looking ready to try and get back those World Tag Team Championships. Add another couple of titles to their impressive resume. Their first official debut as a team in this Universe Mode series, the in-ring debut anyway. So let's get the next team out here. So the Dudley Boys just awaiting the next team, which is the OC. So AJ Styles, he had a bit of a change in his attitude, and then he was able to topple the Ring General in a Fatal 4-Way at WWE Crown Jewel to take the Intercontinental Championship. And now these two, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, are going to be looking to follow suit. They've also had a little bit of a change in their attitude as well, so they'll be looking to do the exact same thing as what AJ Styles did. It's kind of almost similar circumstances, as it is a Fatal 4-Way in this match, and it was a Fatal 4-Way where AJ Styles was able to pin Gunther to take that title away from him. And then Gunther gave up his rematch clause to try and get himself a #1 contendership for the World Heavyweight Championship. But that didn't come to fruition just yet. I'm sure later down the line he'll get his opportunity. But here tonight, with the tag team action, the tag team division, looking to get some new champions here tonight. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. Haven't seen much of these two in this Universe Mode, so this is a big opportunity for them. As now we await the final team. And it is none other than Imperium. So we were just briefly speaking about Gunther, the former Intercontinental Champion, who we haven't seen in quite some time, to be honest, ever since he was unsuccessful in that gauntlet match to try and become the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. We haven't really seen him since then. But Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci will be hoping to bring some gold back to Imperium, as we haven't seen these two too often in this Universe Mode series either. But we'll have to see whether these two can bring some gold back to Imperium and impress the Ring General. What an opportunity it is for all these teams as we close in on SummerSlam. Only just over a month away, a month and a couple of weeks. We've got Hell in a Cell Premium Live event, and then after that, SummerSlam will be here. So let's get into this. Let's determine the new World Tag Team Champions on Monday Night Raw. So here we go, kicking off Monday Night Raw with tag team action, elimination. Fatal 4-way rule, so no disqualification here. As Bubba Ray Dudley going in for the pinfall, and that's a little bit surprising. Devon Dudley broke up that pinfall. Not sure why he would do that, as Bubba Ray was about to eliminate, or potentially eliminate, one of the opposition, as Bubba Ray again into the cover here on Carl Anderson that time. Only a 1 count found. So much action going on in the ring right now. It's pretty hard to keep up. Luke Gallows now targeting Devon Dudley with a big strike across the chest. Ludwig Kaiser delivering a suplex to Tommaso Ciampa. Can't really turn your back on anyone in this one, as Carl Anderson was briefly doing just then, and well, Giovanni Vinci could have been in some trouble, and Ludwig Kaiser wasn't really paying attention there. Devon Dudley with a shoulder tackle takes Ludwig Kaiser down to the mat, I should say. There's now Giovanni Vinci has Devon Dudley in his clutches, and Tommaso Ciampa could be in some trouble with that bear hug there, but he's able to find a way out of it. And DDT delivered on the outside to Ludwig Kaiser by Luke Gallows. Giovanni Vinci wiping out Ciampa and Devon Dudley inside the ring with that double axe handle. Now just targeting the ribs of Tommaso Ciampa. There's Giovanni Vinci really digging his heel into the rib cage of Tommaso Ciampa there, as Ciampa makes his way back to his feet. Tommaso Ciampa now with a twisting neck breaker inside the ring, as Devon Dudley has brought out the table already, trying to figure out where is the best place to put it, and just striking it off of the face of Ludwig Kaiser there. Inside the ring, Tommaso Ciampa was looking for the pinfall, but was unsuccessful. As now there's a bit of a brawl on the outside, both on the far side and the near side here, as Carl Anderson was looking to maybe try and help Luke Gallows, but he decided to turn around and got caught by Johnny Gargano. There's now a neck breaker delivered by Bubba Ray Dudley. And now inside the ring, Tommaso Ciampa targeting Giovanni Vinci. And Bubba Ray Dudley now trying to go after Carl Anderson, but he's doing well to keep on top of things here. Delivering a neck breaker to Johnny Gargano. And Bubba Ray Dudley with Carl Anderson up and slams him down in the electric chair. He could be out of here. The OC could be 1 man down, but they're not, just a 1 count. Bubba Ray Dudley stomping away at Carl Anderson inside the ring. As now he's opting for another table here. We know the Dudley boys love their tables. I'm sure this Raw crowd is going to get exactly what they're hoping, and a spine buster delivered onto the table by Carl Anderson for the elimination. No big kick out found by Bubba Ray Dudley. Carl Anderson can't believe it. Knee drop delivered to the face by Carl Anderson here. Now sent off the ropes, and big boot found. There's now Devon Dudley. The Dudley boys are really going for the weapons here. We know that they like to take things to the extreme, and they're doing exactly that here tonight. Bubba Ray Dudley is lining up Carl Anderson. I'm not sure what Devon's doing on the outside, and into the cutter. And, well, Luke Gallows has just left Carl Anderson here. He could be in trouble, and he's 1 man down. Luke Gallows could have potentially saved Carl Anderson there, but he didn't do so. He almost turned his back on his friend, and now he's going to have to do this thing alone. So if he is to replicate what AJ Styles was able to do at Crown Jewel by being successful in a Fatal 4-Way to earn some championship gold, he's going to have to go through every other team here. There's now Bubba Ray Dudley looking to attack Giovanni Vinci, who is able to find the reversal. Big elbows to the rib section. Now Carl Anderson is just making his way out of here. Oh, and Johnny Gargano just wiping out Luke Gallows on the far side, and then turns his attention to Ludwig Kaiser. And now Bubba Ray Dudley with Giovanni Vinci on the near side here. Big strikes being delivered. Bubba Ray Dudley busting open Giovanni Vinci with that elbow to the forehead. Giovanni Vinci absolutely wiped out here. It may have been a wise choice to potentially take him into the ring, try and get the pinfall. But Bubba Ray Dudley targeting Johnny Gargano. As now Giovanni Vinci clearly not happy with the fact that he's been busted open, but Devon Dudley luckily has Bubba Ray's back into a neck breaker now by Tommaso Ciampa. DIY looking to get some tag team gold in this universe mode. That'll be one way for Tommaso Ciampa to earn himself some momentum going forward, as he's been feuding with AJ Styles, the current Intercontinental Champion. Inside the ring, Johnny Gargano is in big trouble here. He could be eliminated, and he is. DIY are one man down. So the OC and DIY are the teams that have the disadvantage right now. As Luke Gallows is sent back into the ring. Not the best place to be honest. Probably Giovanni Vinci and Johnny Gargano are probably in the best positions right now because they're outside the ring. They can't be pinned or eliminated there. A big kick delivered by Ludwig Kaiser, and the OC could be in big trouble here. They could be about to get eliminated. No, big kick out found. Huge kick out by Luke Gallows. But Ludwig Kaiser is lining things up here. Could be looking to eliminate the OC from this match and make things into a triple threat. And I believe this one's probably all over for the OC. Into the cover goes Ludwig Kaiser, and he gets the pinfall. The OC are the first team eliminated. As now, oh my word, Bubba Ray Dudley been spiked on his head with that DDT. Ludwig Kaiser looking to clean house here. Oh, but a big kick out found by Bubba Ray. But now Giovanni Vinci lining things up. Could be looking to set Bubba Ray up with a big clothesline. And now Devon Dudley was in trouble, but he's able to find a kick out. So the Dudley boys could be moments away from potentially going up against Imperium if they're able to get Tommaso Ciampa out of here. But as for now, Giovanni Vinci lining up Bubba Ray Dudley here. Giovanni Vinci with Bubba Ray Dudley up. And slamming down with a sit-out powerbomb into the cover. Devon Dudley sent into the ring, but he's not going to be able to break up the count. Luckily, Bubba Ray Dudley is able to break it up though. Another table being brought into play here. Not sure where Luke Gallows is going. He's remembered that he's eliminated from this match, I think. Maybe the referees told him again. Bubba Ray and Devon inside the ring, and Bubba Ray Dudley flying to the outside over the top rope with that suicide dive, putting it all on the line here. The Dudley boys are really pushing things to the limit, trying to get those World Tag Team titles. Tommaso Ciampa inside the ring could be in some big trouble here. His DIY's last hope is now with the steel steps. Luckily, Ludwig Kaiser able to find a kick to the midsection of Bubba Ray on the outside into a cutter onto the concrete as Giovanni Vinci now looking to save his partner. Devon Dudley working inside the ring with Tommaso Ciampa. The Dudley boys are really controlling things here. These titles seem like they're theirs to lose. The tables haven't quite come into play just yet, but Devon Dudley looking to utilise that bin, that trash can. Ludwig Kaiser now looking to get the upper hand on Bubba Ray on the outside. Devon Dudley now throwing that trash can. Luckily it missed Bubba Ray, because he almost hit his own partner, did Devon. As now Imperium looking to maybe control things in this match, try and get the upper hand. Oh, Devon Dudley just sent into the steel steps and the trash can. I believe he may have fell over those steel steps and then into the trash can. That's a bit embarrassing for him. And now Tommaso Ciampa. Oh no, it's not Tommaso Ciampa, it's Giovanni Vinci with Bubba Ray Dudley up. Thought he could have had some ill intentions there, but Bubba Ray was able to find a reversal, and now Bubba Ray again looking for the elbow to the head, the bionic elbow. Giovanni Vinci in big trouble. Ludwig Kaiser just, oh my god, just watch the pop-up cutter there, delivered by Bubba Ray on the outside. Could have saved Giovanni Vinci, but he almost allowed that to happen. And into white noise onto the concrete. Ludwig Kaiser now Looking to go after Tommaso Ciampa, who doesn't seem to be aware that he's behind him. Tommaso Ciampa with that trash can, targeting Devon Dudley, busting him wide open. Tommaso Ciampa doing quite well to survive this far. Oh my word. Tommaso Ciampa with a fairy tale ending onto the sledgehammer. Tommaso Ciampa, you should be thinking about getting Devon Dudley into the ring. Tommaso Ciampa now with Ludwig Kaiser on the outside, wiping him out with a clothesline. Tommaso Ciampa here. Really impressive stuff so far from Tommaso Ciampa, as now he locks up with Devon Dudley again. Definitely a missed opportunity after delivering that fairy tale ending on the outside to Devon Dudley. Dropkick delivered to Bubba Ray on the far side as Imperium look for a 2-on-1 situation with Bubba Ray Dudley. Devon Dudley, the Dudley boys could be in some trouble here, to be honest. If Tommaso Ciampa is able to get Devon Dudley into the ring, it would have been wiser for him to maybe stick to Devon Dudley, because now he could be in a 2-on-1 situation. Luckily he's able to get the upper hand on Giovanni Vinci, and Ludwig Kaiser is a bit distracted right now as Giovanni Vinci is wiped out to the floor from behind, and both men down for a few moments there. As now Tommaso Ciampa getting that stop sign. Slowly approaching. Oh, Bubba Ray Dudley before slamming that stop sign on the spine of Bubba Ray there. Is now wiped out from behind again. Tommaso Ciampa just absolutely exhausted out here. And now wiping out Bubba Ray Dudley as well. Tommaso Ciampa should be thinking about trying to get some kind of elimination here. He needs to get someone into the ring and trying to get an elimination to give himself some kind of hope here. Because otherwise he could find himself constantly in 2-on-1 situations, and Giovanni Vinci off the top rope to the outside, saving Ludwig Kaiser there. Now Ludwig Kaiser with a suplex onto the concrete, almost wiping himself out at the same time. And Bubba Ray sent into the ring. Would have been wise if Tommaso Ciampa could have potentially got himself into the ring. Maybe tried to work on Bubba Ray. But Ludwig Kaiser now with Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa taking Ludwig Kaiser into the ring, and Bubba Ray Dudley heading inside with a sledgehammer. Could be potentially thinking about the elimination here. Into the cover, Ludwig Kaiser in big trouble. Eliminated. So the Dudley boys have the advantage here. Tommaso Ciampa and Giovanni Vinci may have to potentially put their differences aside if they want some kind of opportunity here, but Tommaso Ciampa now looking for a fairy tale ending, but Devon Dudley finds a reversal and Bubba Ray goes flying to the outside. My goodness, the Dudley boys really leaving it all on the line here. Devon Dudley, he has that water bottle in hand, just bashing it off the face off of Tommaso Ciampa there. Tommaso Ciampa has been so impressive so far here. He needs to try and find a way of hanging in there. But Devon Dudley utilising that water bottle again. Luckily, Tommaso Ciampa knew what was coming there. Tommaso Ciampa could have been looking for that fairy tale ending once more, but Devon Dudley has it well scouted. Now Devon Dudley covered in blood on his face on the left-hand side there. He was lining up Tommaso Ciampa. He could be going for it here. Driving him down to the mat. Devon Dudley into the cover for the elimination for a 2-on-1 situation. DIY is out of here. Giovanni Vinci is going to have to take on the Dudley boys all on his own. I'm not sure if it's going to be possible into the cover, but Devon Dudley's there. Surely he's going to break up the count. He's not. Devon Dudley, it's a 1-on-1. Devon Dudley could have broken up that count, and he could have ensured his team a handicap situation as he drives Giovanni Vinci into the mat, and this one could be all over for the victory. The Dudley boys are your World Tag Team Champions. What a match that was. Blood everywhere. Weapons utilised, and Devon Dudley is the last man standing, and he earns himself and his team the World Tag Team Championships. What a victory for the Dudley boys. So as we crown new World Tag Team Champions over on Monday Night Raw, or over here on Monday Night Raw, we move on with the show and we have none other than Bray Wyatt out here. Last week he did call out Uncle Howdy and he asked for no tricks, just face to face, him and him, man to man inside the ring. And we're going to have to wait and see if he gets his wish here tonight. Bray Wyatt has removed that mask, it seems, as well here tonight. So I wonder if that's some kind of message to say that he's trying to leave the masks behind. I did mention a few weeks back that it was a little bit odd that Bray was saying that he wanted to leave the darkness behind, leave all of that behind him. But he was still coming out here with the mask. Almost as if a symbol of his darkness and his dark side. And the fact that he's removed that mask here tonight makes me think that maybe he is serious. Maybe he does really want to start a new chapter. As Bray Wyatt now inside the ring seems to be struggling within himself. And he's calling out for Uncle Howdy here. Oh, okay. Oh, Uncle Howdy is about to make his presence known here on Monday Night Raw. So he's answered the call to Bray Wyatt. Clearly here. And here he is, Uncle Howdy. The first time that we're going to see him and Bray Wyatt going face to face inside the arena. We've seen cryptic messages and lots of back and forth between these two. But we haven't seen them go face to face. So we're going to see them face to face inside the ring here. But what on earth does Uncle Howdy want? What does Bray Wyatt want? Well, we kind of know what Bray Wyatt wants. He wants to leave the darkness behind. But what does Uncle Howdy actually want? He's not allowing Bray to start this new chapter in his life. So we're going to find out, I'm sure, here. We're going to get some answers as to what Uncle Howdy is all about and why he's doing what he's doing. As Uncle Howdy now makes his way into the ring. Face to face with Bray Wyatt. He slowly approaches. Bray Wyatt doesn't seem phased here. Just no life in the eyes of Uncle Howdy. These two just face to face. Oh, what on earth? It's the Fiend. Uncle Howdy has just said, Bray, come home. And Bray said no. Oh, what's going on? Oh, so Bray's inside the ring alone here. He seems frustrated. He's calling out for Uncle Howdy once again. But hold on a second. From the crowd, that's Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross into the ring. Oh my goodness. Taking advantage of the situation once again. Was this a whole ploy from Uncle Howdy? Maybe it was, or was this just Karrion Kross taking advantage of the situation? I'm not sure. But Karrion Kross now, oh no. Bray Wyatt, he tapped out to this. He's passed out a couple of times to this, to be fair. At Survivor Series, he tapped out to the cross jacket. And Karrion Kross has it locked in deep once again. Bray Wyatt seems like the distraction of Uncle Howdy is really costing him. And, well, Bray Wyatt's passed out. As Karrion Kross stands tall once again. Karrion Kross making it clear that he's not finished with Bray yet. My word. Well, Bray Wyatt definitely seems to be very distracted by Uncle Howdy right about now. So what a show we've had so far. We still need to await to hear from the World Heavyweight Champion later on tonight, but this is our main event of the evening. So after this we will be hearing from Carmelo Hayes, the World Heavyweight Champion. But as for right now, we have the Women's World Champion out here. Rhea Ripley is in some singles action here tonight. So female action once more. We know that Rhea Ripley has got Ronda Rousey looming in the shadows, waiting for her at SummerSlam. But we've also seen that Charlotte Flair is trying to almost force her way into the picture. She was unsuccessful against Rhea Ripley at Survivor Series, so Rhea Ripley is starting to find her footing in this universe mode, starting to build the momentum. And that could be a mistake made by Ronda Rousey by waiting for SummerSlam to use that rematch clause. But I guess at the same time, if Rhea Ripley is to lose that championship, then Ronda Rousey has guaranteed herself a SummerSlam championship opportunity here. It doesn't matter if Rhea Ripley is the champion, so she'll still get her shot. But the Women's World Champion is out here tonight in singles action once again. She'll be looking to continue her dominance and continue this newly found momentum that she's been building. She didn't have the best start to Universe Mode, as she lost that title to Ronda Rousey at the Money in the Bank Premium Live event in a little bit of embarrassing fashion. But then she set the challenge for a last woman standing match at Extreme Rules and was able to regain that title and take it back from Ronda Rousey. And then the final match between those two will happen at SummerSlam. Whoever wins will keep that title, and the other person is going to have to wait for that title to change hands before they can even go back after it again. But Rhea Ripley, I'm sure, is all focused here tonight, and she's coming up against none other than Alexa Bliss. We've seen a lot of Alexa Bliss in this Universe Mode, not much in-ring action, a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, backstage. Alexa Bliss out here with Lily. So it's good to see that Alexa Bliss is still seemingly in good spirits. We know that she's been struggling to almost fight off her inner demons in recent weeks. Or recent months, I should probably say, because we haven't seen her in a little while. Auntie Howdy is this dark shadow that's always looming over her. And we're yet to find out who Auntie Howdy is, what she wants, but we are starting to have things develop with Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy, as we saw earlier on tonight. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with Alexa Bliss going forward. But she has one hell of an opportunity here tonight, because if she's able to topple the Women's World Champion, she can definitely insert herself into that title picture. But here we go. Main event action as Alexa Bliss going one-on-one with Rhea Ripley. Now Rhea Ripley able to turn things around, finding an enziguri. Now locking things up with Alexa Bliss. This is such a big opportunity for Alexa as she dumps the champion to the outside. Alexa Bliss hasn't really been able to get much going in this Universe Mode, simply because of Auntie Howdy's presence, constantly looming in the dark, in the shadows. At every twist and turn that Alexa Bliss makes, Auntie Howdy seems to be there. And now Alexa Bliss looking to... Oh, she's just taunting away at the champion there, telling Rhea to stop being a crybaby, although I'm not sure where that's come from. Rhea Ripley has been quite dominant in recent months as she slams Alexa Bliss down head first onto the concrete, but Alexa Bliss straight back to her feet, and now double-handed choke slam. A 6 count by the ref. Countouts are a factor here as Alexa Bliss gets sent back into the ring. Rhea Ripley follows. Alexa Bliss, though, has the women's champion in her clutches, sent into the corner. Now Alexa Bliss going up, and now spiking the champion down head first into the canvas. Now into the cover off of that tornado DDT, just a 1 count. Rhea Ripley able to get the shoulder up as Alexa Bliss here. She's feeling it, trying to get the crowd behind her. She's going to need all the help that she can get if she wants to topple Rhea Ripley, the current Women's World Champion. This big strikes being delivered by Alexa Bliss now. But Rhea Ripley straight back to her feet. To a bit of a surprise to Alexa Bliss. I don't know what happened there with my speech. But Rhea Ripley able to find a reversal and then find the drop kick to the draw. Right on the button of Alexa Bliss. Speaking of, Alexa finds her own reversal now. These two going back and forth. Now Alexa Bliss targeting the arm of Rhea Ripley. Perhaps trying to take away that power game from the Women's World Champion. Rhea Ripley using her speed and then into a bit of a twirl, a whirl, power slam if you want to call it that. And now some ground and pound and then a big slap delivered across the face. Rhea Ripley just showing some disrespect to Alexa Bliss here. Rhea Ripley up on the top rope, finding the drop kick. Into the announce desk goes Alexa Bliss. Big right hand now. Alexa could be in some trouble here. Up on the shoulders and driven down face first onto the concrete. Rhea Ripley really trying to dominate things here and take out Alexa Bliss. As Alexa Bliss into a power bomb. Again onto the concrete. Spine first this time. Now more ground and pound being delivered by the Women's World Champion. The referee's on a count of 5 now, I believe. There's now Rhea Ripley sending Alexa Bliss back into the ring. Onto the 5 count. Rhea Ripley taking her time to get back inside. Now, can Alexa Bliss take advantage? She can't. But Rhea Ripley driving her shoulder into the collarbone of Alexa Bliss. Alexa slowly making her way back to her feet, but Rhea Ripley going to speed things up. She was looking for a big boot in the corner. Alexa using her speed to get out of the way of that. Now Alexa Bliss with Rhea Ripley here. Slaps to the back of the head. And Alexa Bliss here just stamping away on the Women's World Champion. Alexa Bliss into the cover now to pin the Women's World Champion. No, just a 1 count again. Rhea Ripley is as resilient as they come. It's going to take a lot to keep her down, but I'm sure Alexa Bliss knows that. Alexa Bliss now into the drop toe hold, and then just walking a tightrope all over the Women's World Champion, and that's a bit of a mistake. She's been caught. Rhea Ripley with the riptide. This one could be all over. Alexa Bliss in trouble. Oh my goodness, she's found a kick out. I thought this one was all over. Rhea Ripley, big kick to the midsection. Big right hand in return. These two going to trade blows in the middle of the ring here. Not sure how wise this is from Alexa Bliss's point or point of view. Rhea Ripley using her power behind every single punch, and now she's finding a reversal here. Alexa Bliss, she's just laughing. Alexa Bliss seems to be enjoying it, and Rhea Ripley asking her for more. My goodness, these two really dropping bombs. Rhea Ripley again asking for more. My word. And these two just going to lay waste to each other. My goodness. Alexa Bliss going toe-to-toe with the Women's World Champion here. Oh my word. Alexa Bliss with a DDT. This one could be all over. She could have planted the Women's World Champion, but no. Big kick out found. My word. Alexa Bliss just a moment away, but she's looking for insult to injury. She connects with it. Oh my goodness. Alexa Bliss could be about to pin Rhea Ripley, the Women's World Champion. If she can connect with this DDT, she does. Alexa Bliss into the cover. Rhea Ripley in big trouble here. She's found a kick out. Well, that's the reason she's the Women's World Champion. Alexa Bliss now going to head to the top rope. What's she going for here? They're going for the elbow drop to the heart. Connects with it on the Women's World Champion. And now Alexa could be thinking about possibly going for that Twisted Bliss. No, she's asking Rhea to get back to her feet. A bit of a risk this is, and she misses with that drop kick. Rhea Ripley now. Oh, huge boot to the side of the head. This could be where the tables turn and the Women's World Champion takes advantage of the mistake made by Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss really holding her own here tonight though. It's now big knee strike to the midsection of Alexa. Rhea Ripley's really being pushed to the limit here though, as she heads to the top rope and into the frog splash. Paying homage to Dominic Mysterio into the cover for the victory. She's done it. The Women's World Champion just about keeping her momentum as things move forward. Rhea Ripley with her big victory, and she knows just how much that means going forward, trying to keep all of that momentum heading in towards Hell in a Cell and SummerSlam. So Rhea Ripley, the Women's World Champion, successful in singles action. And now we have none other than Carmelo Hayes closing out the show, the World Heavyweight Champion. making his way out to ringside here. He wants to address the WWE Universe. And the ending of his match at Survivor Series was very, very... what's the word? Surprising, I guess you would say. As Damian Priest turned on Finn Balor. And then Carmelo Hayes utilized the distraction from the referee and hit a low blow and then successfully retained the title. But let's see what he's got to say. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on the greatest World Heavyweight Champion to ever live at Survivor Series. I did exactly what I said I would do. I walked in as champ and walked out as champ. Finn Balor thought he could take this title from me, but thanks to a little assist from Damian Priest, I showed him that no one can touch Carmelo Hayes. I'm untouchable, unstoppable. Hell, I'm straight up unbeatable. This title right here proves that I'm the best in the world, better than anyone who's ever held it before. Hold on a second, a bit of deja vu here. Carmelo Hayes mentioned best in the world, and once again, CM Punk seems to have answered the call. Now, this same situation happened roughly a month ago now. Just after WWE Crown Jewel, CM Punk made his return to WWE, and he actually was successful in pinning Carmelo Hayes, the World Heavyweight Champion. Luckily for Carmelo Hayes, though, that title was not on the line. Otherwise, CM Punk would be the World Heavyweight Champion right now. But CM Punk clearly not happy with the fact that Carmelo Hayes keeps calling himself the best in the world. That is CM Punk's thing. And Carmelo Hayes has obviously stated that he's better than any other World Heavyweight Champion before him. And we all know that CM Punk has held that World Heavyweight Championship. Obviously not this version of that title, but he has held a version of that title in WWE once before. As CM Punk enters into the ring, and oh, he's going straight up to the champ. Face to face, these two. Eye to eye. Carmelo, forgive me, but I'm getting a little bit of deja vu here. Didn't we already sing this song, Dance This Dance, only what, a month ago? You remember that, right? When you claimed to be the best in the world and I put you to sleep and pinned your shoulders to this very mat. So before you start calling yourself the greatest, maybe you should take a look at the facts. Because the fact is, I've got your number. You know it, everybody here knows it. And another fact for you, I've beaten you once and I can do it again for that title. Oh, hold on a second, a man that you can't really talk about, or you can't talk about the title without mentioning this man, the winner of the King of the Ring. And we do know that he is going to be Carmelo Hayes' next opponent, or at least his next opponent at a Premium Live event. At Hell in a Cell, it will be Bron Breakker versus Carmelo Hayes. Gonna have to wait and see whether Carmelo Hayes can successfully retain the title against Bron Breakker. But Bron Breakker out here, clearly with a message for these guys. You two are out here arguing about who's the best, but let me make one thing clear. I don't give a damn who's holding that title right now, because it doesn't matter. That championship is coming to me, and there's nothing either of you or anyone else can do about it. Oh, and hold on a second, Carmelo Hayes taking advantage of this situation and just attacking CM Punk. Well, Bron Breakker's just kind of watching as these two go at it. Carmelo Hayes really targeting the arm of CM Punk here. A bit of a brawl's broken out. Not sure why the referee isn't breaking these two up. This isn't a match here. As now Carmelo Hayes sends CM Punk to the apron and then out to the outside. And Carmelo Hayes playing up to the crowd here. But hold on a second. CM Punk back to his feet and dragging Carmelo Hayes, the World Heavyweight Champion, to the outside. Now CM Punk trying to lay some damage in towards the World Heavyweight Champion. You got, oh, CM Punk signaling for the go to sleep. And Carmelo Hayes isn't going to have any of that. Clearly Carmelo Hayes doesn't want to allow CM Punk to repeat history twice and sending CM Punk into the steel steps. Bron Breakker still just watching on as these two brawl things out here at ringside in front of the commentary desk. Now CM Punk sent into that commentary desk out in front of us. Now some ground and pound being delivered by the champion. Carmelo Hayes again playing up to the crowd. just stating that he's the best in the world, but he's wiped out from behind again by CM Punk. And Bron Breakker's still just watching on. Bron Breakker really doesn't care who the champion is. That was his message. He believes that title is coming home with him sooner or later. Meanwhile, CM Punk in some trouble as he's sent into that ring post face first. Now Carmelo Hayes into the ring. What's he thinking about here? Up to the top rope. Carmelo Hayes into an arm drag. Onto the concrete floor on the outside there. Carmelo Hayes really taking the fight to CM Punk. I don't know why no one's breaking this thing up right now. CM Punk face first off of the barricade. And CM Punk once again sent into that barricade. And now stomping away is the champion. What's Carmelo Hayes up to now? Oh no. Carmelo Hayes with a steel chair here. What is Carmelo Hayes thinking about it? He wants CM Punk up to his feet. Carmelo Hayes, oh my goodness, busting CM Punk wide open. This championship isn't going anywhere. Not to you, not to Punk, not to anyone. And, oh, okay, Bron Breakker is he's just walking out of here. Seems like he doesn't really care, and the champ looks a little bit confused by that, to be honest.